Morning everybody, it's Tuesday morning and it's absolutely freezing me bollocks off in here. So I'm in my shed again and I'm leading on from the last video of Elland Road football ground. So I'm doing this one as a present for somebody for Christmas time. So that's what I'm doing. Like I say, I'm just leaving off from the last video and this morning I got up, it was ice on the car, freezing cold, that's why I got my jumper on. Well, my hoodie anyway. So anyway, I'm going to do Leeds football ground today, and just give you a bit of history about that. So Leeds Elland football ground was built in 1897 in West Yorkshire, founded in 1919. It's the 13th largest club in England as well. So a bit of history about the club. It has 4 stands, Revy stand, East stand, South stand and George Charles stand. And it was the history about it was there was a former pub there called the Old Peacock, which was opposite the ground, and it was like that's where you get the Old Peacock on there, on that history about it as well. The north end was a terrace known as a Spion Cop from a hill in South Africa, which 322 British soldiers lost their lives at the Battle of Spion Cop in January 1900 in the Boer War. So there's a bit of history about Elland Ground. So I've got only a small picture that I've got of Elland Ground that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do my style on that. And I'm going to put the wanted logo on the actual building as well, so I'm going to put that on as well. Okay, so it's actually pretty cold in here this morning, so let's get on with it anyway. So first thing to do is, as always, is get the old paint. I've got to mix a blue and a crimson red together to make a kind of a purple colour. Like I say, it's not prescriptive, it's just a case of deciding what I want, but I usually like a dark purple on the edges of my canvas. On there, I'll just kind of mix it up to get that purple colour that I like. Just gives it a nice finish on the edge of the canvas anyway, because you're kind of creating a product on this one. So somebody wants this for a Christmas present. So it's now early December, so I'm going to get the actual paint on the edges of the canvas, get it on as thickly as you can, just so you don't let the canvas show through it, so it just gives a nice sharp edge on it. Just get it on there. Okay. So hopefully it won't be like watching paint dry today on this canvas. Now my daughter's still in bed, she's sleepy head she is. She kind of, I don't know how she does it. I can't like up early hours in the morning most of these paintings when you see me in here. But I can't really lie in bed, I usually get an headache. Anyway. On there. Just getting these edges covered. Like I say, I tend to do a lot of football grounds as well. I'm not like biased in any way. I can like do as many. I've done like Everton paintings, Liverpool, Man United, Man City. I've done lots of Man City ones because I'm a City fan anyway. But I kind of do lots of football grounds, and they turn out quite alright really. Last one I sold was it was an Everton one that I sold, and that went to a company. I think they've got it in their company at the minute, in Everton somewhere. I've sold quite a few paintings to companies recently, and I think my artwork is becoming a bit more sought after now. I think it's because of the style that I do it in. I've created over many years, you know. I enjoy doing it, and that's the main thing, and that's what art's about really, is to enjoy what you're doing as well. Because if you don't enjoy doing it, it's not worth doing, is it? You know, you've got to enjoy what you're doing. So we're getting this paint on quite nicely. Gonna drop that down there. Yeah, so I think I went out with my mate. I think I told you on my last video that I was going to go out with my mate. Had a cracking night and went to Witherspoons in Manchester. Putting the world to rights, and some of my things, oh god, I must be off my bloody head, some of the things I come out with, I tell you. Like looking at life and that, and as well. But as I was going through Piccadilly Gardens, it was pitch black at night, and went through Piccadilly Gardens, and what I noticed was the fountains there. You know, that fountain in Piccadilly, and it lights up with loads of different colours, and I thought it was bloody brilliant. Look lovely, especially, and there's like loads of trees around Piccadilly Gardens with all full of lights. So I took a few photos, and after I've done this painting, that's what I'm going to have a go at. I'm going to have a go at doing, I've got about 4, from my photos I've taken, I've got about 4 like cityscapes of Piccadilly that I'm going to have a go at. And because I really like that, what I saw, and get some real nice deep colours in there, very colourful and bright. Anyway, so that's the edges of the painting I've done so far. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sky in. So I've got my edges of the canvas there, so I'm going to do it in like a dusky scene again, because we've like lots of bright colours, because I'm tending to like these bright colours at the minute. So let's see, I'm going to use on this plate here, separate my colours. I keep my darks, the lights in different colours and different plates, so I can mix them and interchange the colours. Okay, so I'm going to get Naples yellow, I'm going to get some orange as well, some orange on there, Naples yellow, some orange, and let's see, a bit of red, so a bit of cadmium red in there. Right, so going to get the old yellow on here, because I'm going to get some kind of a sunsetty scene in the background coming along. Like I say, when you're applying the paint, it doesn't have to be, you know, the actual pencil guide is just a guideline on there, just to see what, you know, where your paint's going to, where you're going to apply your paint. So I'm putting this, I'm going to do as if the sun's in this corner here. Kind of brightening up the sky, and just as it's going down, the sun's going down there, you know. So just get it on. Just get the bright colours on. I'll show you this in a minute once I've done the sky, and you can see what it looks like then. Get some orange in there as well. Get the orange in the sky. And mix it in a bit. Like I say, get quite a lot of paint on the canvas, and you can mix it on, but not too much and not too little, you know. And get a nice pleasing colour in the sky. I say, don't worry about going over your lines, because that only helps with making sure you got the sky in correctly. So I've got a bit of that. I'll bring it across here as well. into this side here, so it's a bit orangey on this side as well. A bit more orange on this side, I'd say. So like I said, all my videos, I kind of start telling a few stories about my dad now. My dad was in the RAF as a peacekeeper in the Cypriot uprisings in Cyprus many years ago. And one of the stories that he actually told me about was when he was guarding President Makarios at the time. When he was in the chateau, that was one of his things he had to do. He had to guard this archbishop. He was very important back in the day. So he was guarding him outside there. And anyway, as he was walking past his window where Makarios was sat there, he noticed he was sat there playing chess with himself in his chateau. So anyway, looking in there, and Makarios actually saw him looking in through the window. So he opens his window, this President Makarios, and he says to him, "You like chess?" My dad loves chess. He's always loved chess. He says, "Oh, right, yeah." He says, "Yeah, love me chess." Yeah, he said, "Come in, have a game." So anyway, he goes in, plays a game of chess with this Makarios, and I think Makarios beat him because he was a very, very good chess player, this President Makarios. Archbishop Makarios, should I say. So he beat him, and he went back to his patrol on there as well. And he told his mates later, he said, "I've just been playing chess with President Makarios," and they all saying, "Don't be bloody daft, you bloody didn't do that." So, they didn't believe him, but yeah, he says, the guys didn't believe him, but yeah, he played chess with President Makarios, so that's one of his claims to fame. He has so many stories with Dad. When he was in the RAF, he thoroughly enjoyed it, He enjoyed his time in the RAF. Now, another time he was like in Cyprus, there was like on his rest days and that, there was like there was a place where the lads all used to hang out, and him and his mate set up this club in Nicosia for the guys, and yeah, he set it all up. He was, I can't remember the place where he was, but he set that up, and he had all sorts of things going on. But his best mate who set it up with, we ended up was guarding on the airfields, and there was some commotion going on, and I think it was an airplane or something was strafing the airfield. Anyway, my dad got shot in the kneecap, got a bullet through his kneecap, shot half his kneecap off. He can still walk and that through it, but he got shot off, and his best mate, Paddy, he got shot and killed there. He was one of his best mates, so he was really upset about that, obviously. But yeah, that's another story about my dad in the RAF. Right, I'm going to do a blue on here in the sky. So I've got like some reds and oranges and yellows. I'm going to do some nice vibrant colours. Like the last painting turned out really nice with all the lovely colours in the sky. So I'm going to get some nice blue colour in the sky as well. I'll show you all this in a minute once I've put it on. And the style that one it has. Concentrate on getting this sky looking nice. Get some reds and blues mixing in as well. Just making sure it looks nice. Just mixing that up. concentrate a little bit. Like I say, you don't have to be worrying about every little bit of detail on it, but just as long as you get a nice flow on it, you know. I'm going to get a bit of purple in the sky there at the top as well. Nice bit of purple, deep purple in the sky. So the light's changing at the top. Now my fingers are actually freezing here because it is cold. Well, it's alright, it's all part of the fun. Fun and games in the shed. It's my little man cave. Every bloke's got to have a man cave, I'd say, you know. This is one of mine. Now, I've got my motorbike out there, turned it over and not riding it for a while because we're off work at the minute. I usually use it to go to and from work, but give it a turn over, it just sweetens up my bike. Not my motorbikes, always have done. We used to go all sorts of things. Talking about winter is on my motorbikes. Me and my mates used to go all over the country lanes, in and around Manchester, all over the place. We used to have newspapers stuffed down your bloody tops and bloody socks for gloves because we didn't afford much then. We used to go all over the place, but there's one time we ended up, I think it was up near the Peak District somewhere, and we decided to go up this dirt track full of snow, and we ended up getting to the top, and we saw this like little field at the top full of snow. I thought, oh, let's go in there and have a piss about, you know, on the motorbikes and have a go, but we decided against it because it was getting late. We came down, we went down the track again and turned left, and we were onto the main road, and then we looked up, and where we thought was a field was just a sheer drop, so it was a good job we didn't do it. Otherwise it won't be here now. Anyway, right, let's have a look at that sky. Let's have a look. If we could get a bit more of that, just give it. Yeah, I think that might be alright. Just getting on that. Right. I think that's alright. So I'll show you the bit of the sky I've done so far. So I've got the sky there. Don't know if you can see it properly. It's a big canvas, this one. It's a nice cityscape canvas I'm doing for these ones. Right, so that's the sky I've done. So the next thing I'm going to do is the base. So got the picture on there. Now the picture I've got is in a daylight scene, but obviously I'm doing it in my colours and my style, and I kind of like decide what I want to put down as I'm doing it. So I'm going to have a bit of put a bit of green in there as well, a bit of sap green, kind of mix it all in. That one there, bit of sap green, a bit of blue, get a bit of ultramarine blue on there as well, kind of mix it all in. So I'm just looking for different shades and colours and things on the ground. Not prescriptive, just kind of mix how you feel, you know. Put it down quite thickly because I'm using this as a base, and then I'm going to get all the colours and everything down later as well. So I'm kind of putting it down how I feel is right. Let's see. Now, talking about winter, it's December again, like now, and used to live in Moss Side, and where we used to live was 222 Princess Road, opposite the bus depot. Now, it was an old derelict type of block of houses. It was all being propped up by like, you know, them wooden stanchions to make sure it doesn't all bloody fall down. So our house is a bit dilapidated. It was a big old spooky house that we was in. And we used to think all sorts of bloody things were going on in there. Things used to go missing and that. Used to have a nightmare every night of when I was in there, and I'd wake up, turn to the left and see a hawk's nose old grandma in a rocking chair sat there next to me, and I used to shit myself, leg it into my mum and dad's bedroom at night, every night, and get frightened stiff about it. You know, I had that every night anyway. He's got that bad that me mum and dad took me out of that back bedroom into the other bedroom, and the nightmares stopped. But then my sister had the same bloody nightmare, which is you know what I mean, bit strange, bit spooky. But yeah, we used to like sit the old house was there. It was old terraced house and old gas fire, and we used to sit there, huddle up in the gas fire. We were freezing bloody cold because it was like an old dilapidated wooden door that was in the back with a 2-inch gap underneath it, rotten to hell the door was, and the mice used to get in that way. Bloody house was full of mice. We used to see him running from behind the back of the gas fire, running from the gas fire into the kitchen, grabbing a lump of cheese off the mouth chop that didn't bloody work, coming back again, cheeky bloody mice. And we had a dog called Nippy, and it was a great ratting dog. Anyway, what goes in the kitchen, and my dog Nippy just legged it into the kitchen. I turned the light on, and I just saw that Nippy jump in the air and just grab a mouse in mid-air and grab it, and it crushed its head as it was jumping from the washing machine to the kitchen counter. But a good ratting dog our dog was. Another night, I was in bed, and all we heard was my sister screaming her head off. So we all gets up, and my dad goes in to my sister's bedroom, and there's a bloody mouse was sat on the top of my sister's bed, and my dad starts legging it round the room, and trying to bat it with a little broom. And my mum just shouted out, "Stop batting it, you're tickling it to death." Bloody tickling it to death, I don't know. Anyway, it was fun and games. Getting a few drips off this roof actually, so let's just make sure that doesn't drip. I think it must have been all the water off the roof there. Right, just get that dried. That's better. There we go. I'll have to sort that roof out, I think. Must be, didn't do that last season, so I think I might have to get a bit of old I think you can get like bitumen to go on the roof of it. Right. Okay. So I'm getting there with this base. Just get some basic shapes and colours down on it. Right. So, just a simple base, colour down, that'll do there. Simple base colour. So what I'm going to do, like I say, it's a big expansive road on that one. So I'm going to put a lot of colours in, reflecting the colours from the sky. So I'm going to get different yellows and things. Get some yellows. Going to get some deep reds. Get some deep reds on there. Get a bit of blues on there as well, I think. Different colour blues. Some oranges. So I'm going to get the, so it's a bit colourful, you know, on the ground. And what I'll do, I'll use my palette knife on there. I'm kind of just putting down some colours I think will look nice. Nice. You know, you don't have to worry about it, just get it down. Just get the old colours on it. Just to reflect, just like reflections from the setting sun. It's coming down as well. Just try and get it on as loosely as you want, you know. Colours there, and what's that? Get some reds on there as well. Nice red colours. Right, so it's just for thinking what you think, you know, just to get an idea of what you want. Get some blue in there as well. A bit of blue in. I think a bit more blue in there. So it doesn't have to be exact. And you can add and take away what you think, you know. You can get some colours on the, you know, around the stadium. I'm going to get some yellows around there, so there's gives like some reflections. It's going to be some like where the street lights will be lit up, lighting up the ground as well. Let's see. Trying to get in the shape, some road. Make sure you've got the road in as well, you know. Just putting a bit of a road on here. It's just a case of gauging what you think, you know. If you think it's too bright, you can take the colour down, mix it in a bit more. Well, I think I'm alright with that. Right. Building up the roads. Now on here there's like a little bit of a statue area there as well, so in the front of it here, so I'm going to put like a bit of an impression like where the statue area is here. Must be some kind of thing there. So I'm just working on the road. I've just put down, show you again, just put down some colours, like reflections on the ground on there. Okay, so I'm going to look at, so we've got some, going to do some yellow lines and white lines and things like that, and boxes there now, so I'm going to let's have a look. Get some bright yellow on that, I think. Get the old bright yellow. Get a fair bit of that on. Not going to use it too bright, but I'm going to put in some double yellows. The old ones that we ate, double yellow lines. They're always around here, football grounds anywhere. Wherever you bloody go, they're always bloody there. Like town centres, you know, the town centres, wherever you go, the bloody council are putting yellow lines everywhere, and it just damages the shops, people who are in shops and that. You know, it just, for me, you know, they put in too many double yellow lines and rules and restrictions and regulations wherever you bloody go nowadays. You can't bloody do anything. So I'm just kind of building this in. I'm going to put, doesn't show on there, but I think I'm going to do some like, you know, them boxes where you can't enter. I'll put one here because I think it just looks nice. Like I say, it's not there on the paint, on the actual picture, but I think it'll look quite nice if you add that in. You know, it's all about thinking, adding to it, taking away, and thinking what you look nice on the painting itself, you know, and just adding a bit of you into the painting, I suppose. Just adding, you know, a bit of artistic flair of what you think's right on the painting. It might not be there, but it looks nice, you know. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That looks alright. Right, so that's that. Got a double yellow box there. Right, I'm going to put some areas for flags in here as well on the pathway of where the Elland Road football ground is. I'm just going to build in some structure in the road. There's a bit of structure in the road here. Like I say, using your palette knife in this way, you can get a nice sharp edge, and it's just adds to the effect of the actual painting, you know.